Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you had a good day trading. I had two very nice trades today that I want to go over with you guys. So I'll just jump into it really quickly. First one we're going to go over is SQ. SQ was a gap down stock on earnings. I believe it was earnings, and had a pretty nice uh, price action. So I'll go over here really quickly. It wasn't so nice to me in the very beginning, and it shut me out a little bit, but you'll see there right here. So in the morning, I've been trying to be good about my patience as far as like entering into trades. I've gotten to the point where I actually set a timer on my phone where I'm not allowed to take any trades until that timer goes off. Right now it's set at 3 minutes. I think I'm gonna maybe push it to 4. Because you just, in my opinion, you just need that much time to really discern any sort of direction in the price action. So SQ, I waited, and you see here on the 1 minute chart, it was kind of pinned a little bit. It just started whipping around pretty harshly. But I waited, and I took some entries that ended up getting stopped out. Right, came up here to try to play a rejection off of VWAP because this big sell-off looked like a death candle to me. So when it back up to VWAP, I figured it was gonna be a test of VWAP and reject back lower. So I went short, but decided to keep pushing. And so I stopped myself out because I want to risk it going against me. So you see here again, as it kind of came back down and went back through VWAP, I went short again. And it did give me some resolution. It did kind of continue down, but that's not my price target. I didn't want to take any covers. And then it went back up against me. Now this is a part where I should have been a little bit stronger. Had a little more willpower, a little bit more of a legit stop, because it went back up against me, up towards my entry and towards VWAP, and I decided to stop myself out here. In reality, you got to allow yourself a little bit more padding. I should have had a little higher stop, but I didn't. So, anyways, as it held, right, had this top wick, it didn't push any higher, and it started to come back down again. I went short again, a little higher entry, and this time it gave me the resolution I wanted. And I just started taking covers as it came down. I took covers down here into this previous low area. I took 2 covers, unfortunately, because my nerves were getting the better of me. So I covered more of my position than I probably should have. It's just one of my bad habits. I take some covers too early sometimes. And so I took the covers there at that lower area. And then I had more patience and just kind of held into these support resistance areas. Covered here into the hole number 68. Again, my bad habit. I took 2 covers when I shouldn't have. This extra cover was just a nervous cover because I saw these 2 bottom wicks here. So I double covered there again, just as fractions of my position, right? But then I held the rest into this 67.50 pre-market low area, and then I also held some for 67. The next whole number. And by this point, I have like a very, very, very small fraction of my shares, a very small handful that I held, hoping that it would just kind of roll over and continue again. But I set a stop up here above this congestion area, and it went up and hit me, and that was it. So pretty beautiful trade on SQ. Again, these initial stop outs were unfortunate. Kind of work on my nerves a little bit, but yeah, so very happy with that trade. Next trade we're going to go over is Under Armour, so UAA. Oops. Typed it wrong. UAA. So UAA was another gap down stock on. Actually, no, it was a gap up stock on earnings. But as you've heard me say before in previous videos, when a stock's gapping up, you can look to take them short just as often as you can look to take them long, right? So UAA was pretty much a textbook short clean trade as far as the pattern goes. So again, try to wait in the morning, right? Have some patience in waiting. So here it did its whipsaw, chopping around. Actually formed a nice wedging pattern, which I love. I love these little wedging patterns. So as it wedged, I just kind of watched for it. And as it came back up here to test the VWAP, it held, right? It was doing this really tight consolidation range right here. So I figured it was going to take a short, right? The price action and level 2 indicated to me that it was going to be a short since it was holding below the 920 and the VWAP. So went short here. And then I just started covering into some levels, right? Some of these were just price action covers, not necessarily levels, because as you can see here on the daily, it was a sell-off yesterday and a gap up today. So pretty much all these levels are just kind of jargon. They're junk, right? Because the price action had whipped through all those levels yesterday and today. So it wasn't really any price levels I could draw out that I really could depend on. So I was just really reading the tape and just feeling the price action, feeling heavy it was. So I just started taking covers, right? I was doing some good bottom ticking, and here I decided to be patient, right? I told myself wait for rejection off of VWAP. And if you remember, I talked about in the video yesterday, these are the kind of price actions right here that will probably give you a VWAP rejection, right? This was not a hard, harsh, direct bounce, right? This, as you can see here, was a slow, grinding price action recovery back up to VWAP. That is a weak recovery. That is most likely going to result in a rejection off VWAP, which it did. So you see here, rejected off VWAP, and then I just took more covers here into the whole number 23, into the next quarter 27.5, and after that, those were my nice big covers. After that, I had a small, very small fraction of my position left over. So I decided just kind of set a stop up here above this little pivot low, and it went back up there and hit me and stopped me out. So those are my trades for this morning. Only took the 2 trades on the 2 tickers, and they both worked out nicely. UAA is textbook, right? I'm not sure what I would have done better or differently, other than hopefully I've taken more share size than I did. But that's it, my 2 trades for the day. Hopefully you guys found some information useful from this. As always, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, give me some comments, right? Show me some love. Let me know you like the videos. Hope you guys had a good day trading, and I'll see you in the markets tomorrow. Bye.